Ever since I started high school, I was never interested in studying or education. The only thing I used to do was play video games, or anything that brought me entertainment. And of course, studying was not on that list. And so from year 7 to 10, I had essentially just passed or failed all my exams. While everyone else was stressing about their upcoming yearly exams, that assignment that's worth 50% of the grade, I'd be relaxing, playing my favorite video games with not a care in the world. And so my end of year reports from year 7 to year 10 were just decorated with C's, D's, and sometimes, if I was lucky, the odd B. But did these poor grades and the fact that my parents were very annoyed and pissed off at me affect me at all? Did it want to make me change? No. In fact, if it weren't for my parents at times, I would have not even submitted the assignments that I would needed to submit. I had no intention of changing in the future. I literally just didn't care. But it was during the holidays that you go from year 10 to 11, so the holidays between that period, where something hit me very, very hard. I was sitting down and I started to reflect, like, I've just wasted so many years of schooling. I've just wasted so many hours of doing things that don't benefit me in any way except fry my dopamine. And so I realized there and then that now is the time. If I was to be able to study the degree that I generally wanted to study at the university that I wanted to study at, then now is the time to change. Now, the fact that it's year 11 and 12, forget the other years. Now it's my time to completely change around, pull my socks up and actually study and actually put in the work to succeed. And so with excitement buzzing through my body, that day I wrote the following. My goal is to get a 95 ATAR in the HSC. I will dedicate my time into study and will never give up. Mark my words. And this was at the start of year 11. Now you can imagine how worried I was, right? You know, who am I to be able to get this type of ATAR when some kids who actually put in the work don't even get that ATAR? So it was quite brave of me to write this down. And of course, given that my projection of success from any teacher you'd ask, and pretty much anyone else you'd ask, my success was very, very low. My projection of success was low. If you were to ask someone at the time, what ATAR do you think Lukeman's gonna get? Trust me, it wouldn't be high. But even though I had many doubts, like, for example, you are not smart enough. You're too late now. You go to a public school, it's impossible to get that kind of ATAR. Who do you think you are to be able to do this? Even though these thoughts were running around in my head constantly, they didn't stop me. And even though everyone else around me either directly or indirectly doubted me, I still believed I could do it. Even though I doubted myself a little bit, I felt within me that I could succeed. And so my HSC journey began. From the start of year 11 and onwards, I had reflected on all the mistakes and bad habits that I had in my previous years. I had read, watched, and listened to hundreds of books, videos on how to succeed, how to become limitless, how to study, how to fix bad habits, all these skills and all this self-improvement that I had none of in my life. And I studied the science behind success. So like, what does it actually mean to succeed? How does someone, forget about the HSC for a second, how does someone succeed in the first place? To teach myself all this. And so with my final 2 years of schooling left, I decided to put in my all. I decided that from then I would put my 120% effort into succeeding and achieving this desired ATAR that I wanted. And you know what? Even if I didn't do well, so be it. And from that day, every single day, I'd wake up early and I'd study. Not just hard, but smart. Every single day, irrespective if it was my birthday, irrespective if it was an event or whatever it was, I'd put in the work. As cliche as it sounds, I'd literally put in my blood, my sweat, and my tears because I was so behind. I had much more things to fix than just, for example, getting better at maths. I had so much more things to fix. I was very dedicated to achieving this HSC goal of mine because I wanted to prove people who doubted me wrong. Many setbacks, and after many lessons, I had made it. I had, against all odds, at a 300+ ranked public school with lower scaling subjects, and with everyone who had doubted me, I had defied all odds. Not only did I achieve my ATAR of a 95, I achieved much more. I scored an ATAR of 97.9. I became DUX of my cohort. I achieved a band 6 in every one of my subjects, and I scored a scholarship to study at one of the most prestigious universities in Australia, the University of New South Wales. Now, please understand, I am not telling you this to impress you. I am telling you this to express to you that no matter what it is, if you put your mind towards something, you will succeed. Because the truth is, you can do this too. I'm not special. If I can do it, you can do it. Why though? Because hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. There were many people smarter than me. There were people who got tutoring since year 7. People who used to put in the work since year 7. But what really mattered is towards the end, I had things that they didn't do. I had a better mindset than they did towards the end. I was more resilient than them. And not only did I outwork them, outsmarted them. So even though they had natural talent, they didn't beat me. And now, in a pursuit to help other HSC students like you that's watching this video right now, I have created this YouTube channel and also started posting content on my Instagram and TikTok to help you guys out, to teach you the strategies that I had to learn myself through the hard way, to teach you things like how to study properly, how to manage your time, how to stop procrastinating, all these skills that simply schools do not teach. And so my personal message from me to you is that no matter how bad of a student you were, no matter how terrible your grades have been, and no matter what school or what subjects you've chosen for the HSC, I'm telling you right now that you can succeed. I don't care what the excuse is, you can succeed. You just need to make sure that you employ the right strategies and techniques so that you can succeed. And that is exactly why I am here, to help you guys out. The only person stopping you from achieving your desired ATAR is you, no one else. Your teachers aren't gonna save you, your parents aren't gonna save you. I don't care how bad your school is, I don't care how bad your circumstances are. You are stopping yourself from achieving that ATAR. I hear so many students make so many different excuses. Oh, my subjects don't scale well. Oh, my school is a public school and it's not good. Guess what? I had all these excuses myself, yet I still succeeded. Why? Because of my mindset. The minute you believe you are being held back by something is the minute that you are reducing your chances of success. You have to be delusionally confident. You are in control of how much effort and how much energy and focus you put towards success. So stop blaming other people. So go out there and smash your HSC and get that desired ATAR. If you are struggling right now in the HSC, if you have these doubts, if your mindset's terrible, if you don't know how to study properly, manage your time, all these different things, I'm here for you. I will help you out. So please DM me on Instagram and I'll get back to you straight away. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video and I really hope that I was able to inspire and motivate you towards achieving your desired ATAR. Thank you so much and I'll see you in the next video.